last month in Coronation Street, Tim #Metcalfe, Joe Duttine, was pleasantly surprised when he picked a lady called Trisha up on his latest shift. At first, Tim fell #D to recognize the woman, but she knew who he was. After chatting for a few minutes, Tim realized that he knew Trisha too, and the pair spent the rest of the episode catching up. This caused tension between Tim and wife Sally Metcalfe, Sally Dinver, who had been waiting to celebrate their wedding anniversary with him. Of course, when Tim let slip where he'd been, and who he'd been with, Sally was hurt, and ordered him to sleep on the sofa. Tim later explained to #LL and his friends that Trisha Pinkerton, played by Anita Booth, was an ex-girlfriend from the past. It was clear that THEY hadn't seen each other in December, and had a lot to catch up on. Trisha then arrived at the cab office, but when former schoolteacher Brian Packham, Peter Gunn, learnt that she took Tim's virginity when he was 14 and she #S20, he didn't hesitate in saying that he was groomed. TM was stunned and immediately defended #D the woman. In the days that followed, Sally also attempted to get Tim to accept that Trisha sexually abused him, but he seemed adamant that their relationship was not inappropriate. It's clear in upcoming episodes that Trisha is still playing on Tim's mind. At home, Sally spies Tim's phone and realizes he left it open on Trisha's social media. She immediately confronts him, wondering why he's snooping on a predator. Tim gets annoyed, telling her to change the record. How long will it be until Tim comes to re-Elise that he was abused by Trisha? It's possible #EANEW storyline that began this week will ultimately lead Tim into accepting that he is a victim of grooming. The plot involves young Will Driscoll, Lucas H. Hodgson Whale, who believes he is in a relationship with his former coach Beth Nixon. If Tim discovers what's going on between them, will he realize the similarities between what Megan is doing to Will and what #Ned between him and Trisha?